Coca-Cola has caffeine in, isn't it?
Yeah, not much. It's only a tiny bit. It's not high caffeine. I know it's not because it's if it was, I wouldn't be able to sell it to young people.
Oh
It
yeah,
would be
it's under
age restricted.
16s, isn't it? Like you can't sell high energy
Yeah.
drinks to people.
Yeah, but it's also challenge 25. So if you look under 25, we
Oh
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
ID you for paracetamol, for energy drinks. Oh, the one that's pissing me off the most this year is Christmas crackers. You have to be over the age of 12 to buy them, and if someone looks under 25 years old, you have to ID them.
Huh.
Yes, for crackers and party poppers. You have to be over the age of 12, and I have to ID them. So if
Fucking
someone
hell.
looks 20, if someone looks the same age as me, I have to ID them for a fucking Christmas cracker. Every single time someone's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "I know, I know, I know, I know." Unfortunately, yes, I am serious.
Have people gotten funny about it then, have they?
Oh, every fucking time, yeah. And they don't understand. If I sell it to them and it's somebody testing me, that's a 50 grand fine to the person that has the license, and I could go to prison for 6 years.
Really?
Yes, that's the maximum fine. So it'll be 50. I think it's 50 grand fine to the license owner. I think it's a 3 grand for me, and 6 years imprisonment. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So if next time you go to the shop and if they ID, I mean, they won't ID you. You look like 40 years old.
Uh,
But if they ever
okay.
ID you, don't have a go at them because it's such a big fucking thing if
Yeah.
they don't. If they're being tested. Is it taking you a long time to get into this game as well?
Yes.
It's a lot. I don't want to give up now. 'Cause it's
Yeah,
going
it's been
on
in it
for a
for too
while.
long now. But I got ID'd the other night.
Did you?
Yeah.
What for?
I was getting one of those ciders.
Fair enough. Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, yeah, you do look 40, so
shut the fuck up,
fair
hey,
enough.
you cunt.
You,
You look
you
like a
do though.
spineless little
Yeah.
fucking specky twat, mate. And this is Twitch, not YouTube. I probably can get banned for saying that, but I'll fucking
I
kill you.
I don't know what you look like when you're fucking 40.
Shut up.
There was a customer we had. He looked exactly like you, but like he was an old man, and like he was the slowest man I've ever met. He was like a human sloth. He just moved so fucking slowly, and every time he came in, he would like sing to himself, like oh,
Yeah.
as he walks around the store. And I'm thinking, oh my god, is this Cullen when he's older?
Why are you being a twat, Harry?
He looked exactly like you, but he was like an old man.
Thank
He
you,
was like
Harry.
the old version of you.
The old version of me.
Yeah.
Aren't I supposed to be the old version of me?
No, you're just old.
Oh, thank you.
But he was like the even older version of you.
Thank you, Bellend. You little
He looks,
fucking
he looks
twiggy little
exactly like.
fucking four-eyed cunt. Fucking.
Why are you being so mean?
Why? Why you being so mean, man? Harry, what's it like being customer service? Do people still shit a lot
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
more than like M&S?
Oh no, not more than M&S. No, M&S we had about 7 in my store. We had about 7 shoplifters a day, like on average. And usually it was the same person coming back. You know, you tell them to fuck off if you punch them in the face and they walk off. Well, I mean, that wasn't me punching them, but my manager's like a few times like kick someone in the head, and then about 10 minutes you see them run in, grab something, and run out again. It's because they had drug problems, so they run in, grab stuff, and then they sell it. And yeah, we're like 7 shoppers a day, but now like it's like one a week. It could be more, but it's easier to nick stuff. It's just like it's because of the pandemic, because we're allowing people to put shit in their bags now, because like they'll kick off if we don't let them put stuff in their bags, so they don't want to touch baskets and trolleys.
Yeah.
So since then, people just been nicking a lot of shit because it's easy to do that now. We can't really have a go at them for that. I remember shouting at customers at the start of pandemic and M&S saying like, "Don't you fucking dare put stuff in that bag." No, we have to let them. So yeah, a lot of people nicking stuff now. Very easy. And the shoplifters are covering up their faces, obviously with a face covering, so you don't know who the fuck they are. They have like a cap on and a hoodie over with a face mask on, so all you see is eyes, and you
Yeah.
can't even see the eyes sometimes. I do miss the start of the pandemic when people made their own masks. A lady put a plastic bag over her head before I start working there, and a customer walked in with a bag on her head.
I never saw any of that. I mean, I didn't go into any of the stores at the start, so I didn't ever actually see any of that stupid shit.
Oh, it was
Was it?
so fucking. It was stressful, really stressful at the start
Was it?
because everyone's been really cautious of each other. Yeah, but everyone's like trying to keep their distance and whatnot. But like we didn't have any restrictions in place until like really late. So like there was points like people panic buying. That was the worst
Yeah.
because people were, like shouting and shoving, and there was a lot of fights as well because people were like trying to grab their toilet roll before each other. We had to keep toilet roll out the back we weren't allowed to put it out because that was just for the staff and for the elderly people that came in the morning. We like just and like we had some customers try to go into our warehouse to get stuff. They tried to like sneak out the back to see if we have any like hidden stock. It wasn't great. I've told so many people to fuck off like this and last year.
Did you get a lot of custom masks then, like funny ones?
Apparently there were quite a lot. There wasn't really many at M&S. I mean, there's a lot. I've seen someone have the witch doctor mask
Oh
on,
yeah.
but that wasn't when I was working. I saw that in town. That was quite funny. I've seen like giant gas mask things. Quite a lot of those.
Did you have to like you had to stop them from buying a certain amount? Like they could only buy like two of the same thing or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, we did. Yeah, we still do that with some things.
Did people get arsy with that?
Yeah, like because of like shipping delays at the moment, we have like everywhere like a lot of Christmas stuff is like three items per person. Quite a lot
Right.
of Christmas stuff. It says on the shelves apparently. Like it wasn't in my store in Tewkesbury. We didn't have any restrictions. I didn't even know about it. Customers like, is that still restricted? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I have absolutely no idea. Fair, my store we didn't follow a lot of rules. It was quite relaxed, but it's not relaxed in this store. In my store, we didn't wear masks. I went to a brand new store opening in Cheltenham,
Yeah.
and the directors, none of them walked in wearing a mask, and they were all walking around not maskless. I'm like, why the fuck are they making us wear a mask? So I told my managers, and then my manager walked in as well, and he saw that, and he's like, we're not fucking wearing them in our store anymore. And I
Fair
was like,
enough.
yes, preach, preach. And we weren't wearing masks till like near the end. Do you know what? There's a funny thing that happened. I was fucking. I wasn't there for it, but I've heard it so many times. It was amazing. Very start of the pandemic when there was like queues. My mate Dan, he was at the front of the queue. He was before the traffic light system. He was like telling people to come in one at a time and what bollock. And somebody walked up to him. They said, "Oh, could you hold this, please?" And it was a lunchbox. And the customer said, "Oh, I'll be right back." And he gave him this lunchbox, and the customer walks off. And apparently like 20 minutes passes, and they haven't come back yet. So he's like, "Why am I still holding this?" And he looks inside the lunchbox, and guess what's inside of it? A human shit.
A human shit.
The customer shat in the lunchbox and gave it to a member of staff.
What the fuck?
And then they walked off.
What the fuck?
They never came back, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they
Just
didn't.
apparently the queue was going down the road, so they just shat in their lunchbox
Oh,
and
instead of
then
like
went.
getting out the queue, yeah.
Yeah, it's not the first human shit either. Like when I was working there, we went in. We quite often we're finding tubs like half-eaten tubs of celebrations in the car park. Don't know why, but it's been happening a lot. And I don't know why do people eat half celebrations and in quality streets as well. They eat half a box and just leave the rest in the car park. And one time, someone left one in the car park, and we're used to finding them at this point. Thought, I bet it's gonna be half full. Open it up. It was half full and had a shit in it. I was like, I'm thinking this is a really like reoccurring theme here. There's the M&S in town. Their changing rooms are right next to the toilets, and apparently, so many times people have gone into the changing rooms and taken a shit, even though they're next door to the toilets. Because if you're going to go to M&S, why not take a shit in the changing room? And apparently the cleaning staff don't have to clean it up. It's the members of the staff. One of the best moments was one of my old managers. He grabbed someone in the back of the neck and he slammed their head against a window, and it was the best. To be fair, at the time, the guy was trying to pull a needle out to stab him and
Oh right.
stab me,
Yeah.
and it was the time where we had to help restrain him. And he grabbed this metal pole thing, like it was like a stand, and he was about to hit my supervisor over the head with it, and that would have probably fucking killed him. So luckily, I managed to grab it before he did that. It was a wonderful day.